From our studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee.
Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. I'm Jeff Thee, coming to you from our studios right here at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park. And my guest today is Sasha Grahm. She's part of CrossFit Okoboji, and welcome. Hey, thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I see you're sporting the wear. In fact, you were just in working out, weren't you?
Yes, I was. I actually tried to dress up a little ahead of time, but I did just do a nice workout. My hands are wrecked, so it was a good time.
And what I understand of CrossFit, it's never the same workout twice. I mean, you're
like hardly ever.
Yeah. That's the amazing part of it. I mean, you don't get into a routine, and kind of what I do is it's a routine, and you plateau, you know?
Yeah, you can find that. So I like that we have different workouts. You show up. Some of us are smart enough to look at the workout and some cherry pick, but most of the time you're not supposed to. So we do show up. We know that's going to be something new. Once in a while, we'll find like a workout we've done in the past, and we should have recorded that prior if we've been there, because you'll know, okay, this is the time I want to go for, this is the rep scheme I want to go for. But it happens, like once maybe a year, every couple of years, you'll have one that you've done before.
That's not bad. That's pretty good average right there.
It's good.
I fear the burpees. I fear the burpees.
I just had a conversation this morning about that. She's like, my gosh, anything but the burpees. And I say, I think that's common here. Everyone hates burpees.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, they scare the heck out of you.
They do.
But there's an effect from them too. So I mean, there's a
yes.
It's not just to torture people.
It's a whole body workout.
There you go.
You can do burpees for a whole workout if you wanted.
How long have you been doing CrossFit then?
CrossFit. I dabbled in it a little when I was younger. Back when CrossFit had a really bad name. I was like, I don't know. I'm going to do boot camp instead. Turns out CrossFit's pretty darn similar of what I was doing anyways. And you get some good coaches along the way, and you find out it's actually a pretty good workout. So I started up a little more seriously when I was in Carroll. That would have been actually I was pregnant with my second born. I was pregnant when I really dedicated myself to CrossFit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So
and being with the pregnancy and everything didn't bother you?
Yeah, it's fine. You just back off and you talk to your doctor and your coach, and you say these are the things that we should do, these are the things we should avoid, and we still move forward. It was okay to do burpees as long as I did step outs and I could jump, and there's everything can be modified. No matter what fitness level you're at, we will find a modification that's meant perfectly for you, so you get a good workout, and your workout is going to feel just as hard as the workout of that person you're looking in the gym going, I want to be that someday. Yeah. You're going to have this similar workout no matter what modification you're doing.
Yeah.
So that's the great part. So I started that in 2017 and have gotten more heavily dedicated since. And then when I moved here in 2019, we found the gym in Okoboji, and then Carly and Nick Pluger took over, and it's really been taken off. We've had such an amazing time.
Well, and they've got a fantastic social media presence. I mean,
they do.
They really do. And that's how I found out what we're really here to talk about, Sasha, today. And it's a challenge for you guys to do 2,200 push-ups and help raise funds, and it's called Mission 22.
Yes, so it's a great mission. Carly Pluger had mentioned that we have our own special little tight-knit group on Facebook. So the Facebook that the public sees, and then we have a Facebook members page. So everyone who's there, we can throw ideas around, say, hey, who've left their straps here today? But also then Carly discussed the Mission 22, where we're doing 2,200 push-ups. Sounds crazy and extreme, and it is.
Yeah.
We'll get into that, but
we're doing that for a good reason.
For a really good reason.
Yeah.
I was reading on the page this morning, just trying to get some ideas of how to better discuss it with you. Somebody had said that we're doing these push-ups and it just feels hard. I mean, it's hard. I did 70 push-ups yesterday, and it was a tremendous effort to get through all 70 yesterday. And I would I'd much rather do more so I could take off on the weekends. But here's the thing: you're suffering in your own way every time you're doing those push-ups. And you're suffering alone, but it shouldn't be like that, right? We're each suffering. We're doing our own $2,200 or 2,200 push-up challenge, but we're doing it together. So we're pushing each other along, we're lifting each other up. We don't know what the next person's story is. Some of these people are vets, some of these people are in CrossFit, some of these people are suffering at home across the country.
Yeah.
They could be alone and they don't have a group. And so we're all doing this together. While we might be suffering in these push-up challenges together, we're doing it together, and I guess that's kind of part of the purpose of this.
Yes, and talking about suicide preventiveness.
Yeah, so sorry, that's the main
No,
purpose.
that's all right.
But yeah, so we're trying to raise awareness for the suicide prevention for vets specifically.
Yes.
So the program actually itself is amazing. Like, I had really never heard of it before, but I looked into it. They have several programs. One I think that stuck out to me is that for vets maybe that don't have enough money or don't maybe have an option, they're donating like scholarship type things to some of these vets so they can do like Taekwondo, CrossFit.
Right.
And as I found out, like during quarantine, these are the people that I rely on. These are the people that push me. They're the people who support me. Like, I have never felt such a community in a gym before that I have now. And we have an incredible community. And so I think that this Mission 22 recognized that, and so they decided that would be extremely important for some of these vets who feel like they're suffering alone, and they need a push, and they need a community, and they need someone to be with. Like, it gives me chills even talking about it. I know that must be so incredible for them.
Yeah, and so, and you talk about the scholarship to, physical fitness helps also with mental fitness.
Oh, incredibly.
It really does.
Yeah, it does. Like, there's days that you're down and you go get a workout and those endorphins start running through your body and you quickly realize, like, oh, that is what I needed.
Yes.
And not only that, we don't just get endorphins pumping and hands ripped and we sit there and talk. Like, it took me a lot to get out of class today to come here because I'm still chatting with those people. Yeah. Those people that lift me up every day. So I know that if I feel that, I know that that's something that's going to be incredible for those vets who might be suffering with mental health, and they need that. And it's just incredible to me that they're doing something like that among all the other programs.
of course, yes. And you and I were chatting a little bit before we got started, just that, mental health awareness was not in good shape prior to 12 months ago. And having been, whether it's isolation or not working, all these different things that people and veterans as well have been going through, has not helped the situation whatsoever.
No.
In fact, it's worse than ever, and I think we see it everywhere.
Yep.
Things that are happening, violence, domestic abuse, escalation in drug abuse, all these different things.
Well, think of all the things that came out on quarantine, all these different things that have risen up, like my husband's a veterinarian, and they brought up, veterinarian suicide, and that's been really big. And then, we have other things I don't even really care to talk about because it makes me shudder. But then, there's the good thing is the awareness. I feel like a lot of people have been able to speak up. They're, they're at home, they're on their devices.
Yes.
They have been raising awareness, so that I can be thankful for, but we're seeing how bad it is.
Yeah, and just to reach out to people, Sasha. I see it on Facebook all the time. Don't know if you need it today, but I care about you, or I'm sending out virtual hugs. Just anything to show people who feel I'm all alone that they're truly not.
Right.
Yeah, but you guys are doing the 2,200 push-ups, and this is for the month of April.
All the month of April. So join in. Go find Mission 22 on Facebook. Anyone can join. It's not just something we're particularly doing, but we kind of opened it up to our group at CrossFit Okoboji, so we're pushing each other. But there's tons of groups. There's even a couple people have been like, hey, where's my ladies out here? And we're all like, we're here. We're doing push-ups too. You can do them however way you want them. You can do them against a wall, with your feet on the ground, your hands against the wall. Nobody dictated what kind of push-up you have to do.
It doesn't have to be the military.
No!
Okay, there you go.
Boy push-up. No, you can do them from your knees. You can raise your hands on a box. You can do them on the wall, whatever way you want to do it. But it's just great. It's bringing people together. I think they were giving out hats when you signed up, and then you'll open up to a fundraiser, so you can open it up to your Facebook page. That's how I started, and miraculously, quite a few of us have quite a few donations. We've donated to each other's. We donated on our own, but it's been tremendous already.
Yeah.
And we're already in, what day is today? The 2nd?
Yes.
And we've already started the fundraiser before. So
wow.
It's taken off. It's pretty incredible.
It's incredible that you guys have taken this on to help with this and raise awareness and raise some money as well.
Yeah, Carly and Nick, thanks to them for finding it, because I don't think I would have found it on my own. I'm so glad that they did.
Yeah. So if people want to get involved, if they, whether they want to do push-ups or support you guys, if they want to give some funds, is there a way that they do that, Sasha? Or?
Yeah, I guess we could probably share it. I'm not sure if we've shared it through CrossFit Okoboji, but we have a little bit on our page.
Okay.
So we can share that again. And then if you know a member who goes to CrossFit Okoboji, you can donate to their cause. Each of us have our own fundraisers or most of us have our own fundraisers going on as well.
Right.
But you can donate that way, or you can just find Mission 22 and donate through their page if you don't want to sign up. But it is free sign up. I mean, there's really no reason you couldn't do it. It's just such an incredible cause. I love it.
Yeah, and when it goes out to help these people who are truly in need of it right now.
Truly in need of it.
Yeah.
Like now more than ever.
It's a good thing.
Yep, it's a really great thing.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate you coming in and talking about this. We want to raise awareness of there are issues out there. People do need help. And you know what? It's good for your own mental health, Sasha, when you reach out to help somebody else. There's something about that makes I feel a little better.
Yeah, absolutely. And just know that what we're doing is going to a good cause. We're not just getting together to do 2,200 push-ups. We're doing 2,200 push-ups, raising awareness and raising funds for such a good cause.
Yeah. So what is that average? You said you did about 70?
I think it's 70 a day. I'd like to do some more so, I can take off. But, that is the one thing where I want to say I want to dupe out for the weekend. But that's kind of silly because they suffer every day. So why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I just sit down, do my 70 push-ups and do my part?
Yeah. Very good. Well, I appreciate you coming in here and talking about this.
Thanks, Jeff. It's nice to meet you.
And nice to meet you as well. Now you can go and work out again.
I'm thinking I'm going to be wrapping my hands. But. Okay.
Well, all right. We want to thank Sasha for coming in and Sasha Grahm for coming in here today and talking about the program going on and thank you to CrossFit Okoboji for all they're doing to raise awareness on this as well. So we thank Sasha for joining us, and as always, we thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast.
Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park is brought to you by the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake, Pure Fishing in Spirit Lake, Last Touch Painting and Cleaning, providing interior, exterior, house painting, and professional cleaning services in Spirit Lake. Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Attorney Bethany Brands at Brands Law Office in Spirit Lake. Ruthven Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji. The YMCA of the Okobojis is the Bedell Family YMCA, building strong families and strong communities.